Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Texas Rangers. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set. And our pitcher in this game, Brad Vera. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Number 8.
Here's the second baseman, Darryl Cottrell. Coley was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. First offering, and it just misses.
No question did he earn that pitcher of the month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
One out, base is empty.
Ball, that's out.
Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball
Batting
hard.
third.
You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And here's the first baseman, Darren Weber. Comes in 5th in the American League in batting average. And first offering is fouled off. Weber launched a homer in his most recent game. That one's in there. 0-2 now. And that skips into there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Rangers go down quickly there. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Top of the second. And digging in for San Francisco, Miguel Gil. Chris, base.
Three. That's ball 4.
Coley back to work.
Ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Chacon under it. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Batting 5th, left fielder, number 11.
Next up for Texas, Chris Bonds. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
2 down, bases empty. Nelson Gonzalez stepping in for the Rangers. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
On the ground to first. Takes it himself. Rangers go down in order. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And a curve is down and in. Molina went deep in his most recent game.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Just missed. Popped in the air, left field. Gill. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jason Kramer in the box now. No balls and a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Up the middle. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting ninth,
Ben
shortstop, number
Haney
28.
stepping in for the Rangers.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Haney with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's the third baseman, Jeff Wells. Grounded out his first time up. That's in there. It's 0-1. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. throw to second. Save.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Giants 2 and the Rangers nothing. Back in Arlington, start of the 4th, and digging in for San Francisco, Miguel Gil. The wind and the pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. And that's a little bit high.
2-0.
And there's a ball.
Inside.
Fastball for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And a 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting, number 33.
At the plate, Leo Feliz. Struck out swinging his first time. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The other way, and it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline, he's saved. It's 3-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Martinez now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that one inside, and it hit him.
First base.
Our biggest concern other than injury after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Foul ball there.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more.
And that's a fair ball. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Well, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Brad Vera is done, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Giancarlo Muriel.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
So bases all loaded up. Robert, the next to hit, doubled in his first AB. And ball 1.
And And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swings through that one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is a big first out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And up next for the Giants, Diego Lerma. He's grounded out a couple of times. Ball 1 there.
Could use a ground ball here.
Ball 1,
Something
no
in the
strike.
infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
The pitch. Left field. Bonds. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly, and it's 4-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Now batting,
So digging
number
in,
9.
Amauri Chacon.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And that one fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Top half of inning number 4. And now the count is even. Up the middle. Gets it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Giants 4 and the Rangers nothing. Let's check out some notable
Leading
Cy
off
Young
for the
candidates so far this
Rangers,
year.
Second baseman, number 8.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 23.
Next to hit, Darren Weber. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And a foul ball. The Rangers down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the
Now batting,
location
number 12.
with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Two outs, base is empty. Alex Hooper stepping in for the Rangers. In there, and it's 0-1. And downstairs. 2 outs, base is empty.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail it here 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Will Smith. And takes low for ball 1. Muriel, in his 6th season, he features a 2-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally works in a splitter.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Popped up. Haney hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 17.
Now it's the right fielder, Steven Raimo, has grounded out a couple of times. In the air, right field. Gonzalez hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 1.
2 down, base is empty. Miguel Gil will hit next. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Hammered, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So up next, Leo Feliz. On the corner for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball.
Tosses to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So the Giants leave 1, but they lead it 4-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Left fielder, number 11.
Coley back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now, Nelson Gonzalez. There's a strike. One of the things that Jim
0-1.
Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. One down, base is empty.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Only 2 hits allowed so
Now
far
batting,
tonight, Boone,
number
so
13.
I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Molina in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Gonzalez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Kramer batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. The Giants leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. Next offering is downstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. One left for Texas. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back at Globe Life Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter now, Jay Martinez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Enrique Minoso up and loosening in the pen. Franco getting loose as well. And that one fouled off. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. And here's the catcher, Russ Rooney. A walk, and he's also singled. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, number 12.
So 2 down now, and here is Philip Robert. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. Outside low, 2-1. And there's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And a curve misses outside. And the count's full. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 4 and the Rangers nothing. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop. Ben Haney.
Shortstop, number 28.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Strike on the outside. And the count 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
And that's in the dirt. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a curve is down and in.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. 36. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So the batting order turns over. And now runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
One down, base is empty. Fought off foul.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
That one inside, and that's ball 3. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Cottrell stands in now and watches strike 1. The Rangers down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Giants 4 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That's in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Now batting, number 9.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Amauri Chacon. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, number 34.
So digging in, Will Smith, 1 for 3. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Chacon at first, 1 gone. Curveball drops in there.
0-2 is the count.
The 0-2. That one out to right. Gonzalez. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 17.
And up next for San Francisco, Steven Raimo. 0 for 3 in this one. That one's in there, 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
That's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, number 1.
So up next, Miguel Gil.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, but kept close. In the air, out towards left center. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Giants leave a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, number
Really
12.
nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Next is the designated hitter, Alex Hooper. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
But the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That one missing inside. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering is down low. Runner at first with no outs here. Inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up
Now
a big
batting,
inning plenty of
number
times.
11.
2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Bonds in the box again. Takes a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. First and second, no outs. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking
Now
out over the
number
plate.
4.
When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Johnny Coley will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for San
On the mound
Francisco,
now, Francisco
number
Morales.
63.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts.
And here is Nelson Gonzalez. That's in there. And that's strike 1. That to right. Raimo pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, number 13.
Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Molina.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what.
There's a swing and a drive. It bangs off the wall. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. 8th inning coming up.
Pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a
Rangers.
new arm on the mound.
Ball 4, take your base. 3, you're out. Ball 4, take your base. You're out. 3.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't.
Now up for St.
Now
Louis,
batting,
Brian
number 37.
Rodriguez. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that is strike one.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball, strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back in a new
Now
pitcher
pitching
here to
for
start
St.
the bottom of
Louis.
the 7th. Raymond
Number
Baez. So 2 down. Now a chance for Martin Urbina. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And he pumps in a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And a strike on the outside edge.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that's in the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Got him swinging. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Welcome back. 3.
Well, great start to this 4-game series to get the first one at home.
We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. First pitch. So just about set now. And towing the slab in this one, Carlton Wilcox. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a
4, take your base. You're out. Ball 4, take your base. You're out. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4, take your base. 3. You're out. 3. Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4. You're out. You're out. 3.
Elvin Doyle up now for the Brewers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
1 out, bases empty. To the right side, Nixon throws to first in time. Cameron. Yeah.
We've grown to expect him to just roll into games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very easy.
First pitch coming your way next. Yeah, the now for Milwaukee, Elvin Doyle.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits, one away from adding a comma to that total.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Ball 4, take the base. Out. 3. Out. You're out. You're out. 3. Out.
This was a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourself.
Well, Singy, today we get to see one of the game's best power hitters. He's tied for the league lead in home runs.
Yeah, he's not just hitting dingers. He's crushing them, Boog. No paint scrapers for him. His bat has been a huge boost to this lineup. Question is, how will they pitch to him today?
It's the Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one,
And
Mohamed
leads
Krisa.
off for the
What do you got on him,
Rose.
Chris?
Catcher,
Well, Boog,
number
maybe a
2.
little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
And that drops in for a strike. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. That one in the dirt, and a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
That's a ball.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Punts. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Ariano with a stellar run lately on the mound. Next up for the A's, Corey Risser. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And fouled off. Kicks and deals. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's down and in. No outs, runner over at third.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
And now the right fielder, Mark Cuevas. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That misses the zone, and 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Nice for.
Ball 4, take the base. You're out. Ball 4, take your base.
Now at the plate, Eric Raimo. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Fastball for a strike at 95.
0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a miss.
No ball,
0-2.
2 strikes.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner stays where he is. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Corey Risser digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Reaching for it and brings it in. Welcome back.
Take the base.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Eric Raimo. That one's in there. 0-1. Raimo needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. The 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
The 2-2. And that one is inside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance.
Now pitch.
New pitcher now, Tate Taylor.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Next up for the A's, Corey Risser. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a two-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. Raimo makes the grab, one down.
Ball four, take your base. Out, 3. Out. You're out. Out. 3.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Raimo getting ready to hit. Grips one to right. Cuevas makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
That's ball 4. You're out.
5-0 the final in this one. The A's are victorious. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down.
Third.
And
Left
up next for
fielder,
Chicago,
number 34.
Martin Urbina. And a strike in there. Urbina recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. End of a half inning. Back here in Milwaukee, and starting in this one, Vernon Guillen.
You're out. 3 out. You're out. 3.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Urbina, the next to hit. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Just missed. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Here's a 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch.
Full count.
In the dirt. Three-two. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And they get out of the jam. Well done. Set for the bottom of the
Leading
third.
off
Now
for the
here
Brewers,
is Elvin
right
Doyle.
fielder, number 23.
Guillen back to work. And that is out of play. And that misses. And it's 1-1. Bounced up the middle. One up, one down.
Batting 8.
That's ball 4. Out. Out. 3. Out. 3. Out. 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 You're out. Out. 3.
Elvin Doyle up now for the Brewers. First pitch swinging. Doyle goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. In the dirt. DeYoung, the base runner at first with one out.
Two the count.
In the dirt. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Brewers.
and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Brian Francisco.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Urbina up for the third time and takes ball 1. Pulls that one foul. All right, Chris, when you talk about great logos, the Milwaukee Brewers, the M and the B that form a glove, not everyone even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove. They started using it in 1978 and have been using it a lot more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it. Some would say steal it, but it was just such a cool looking logo. I had no idea until years later that that's what was hidden on the inside of it, that M and that B. But very, very cool.
In the air, out towards right center. Doyle under it. Hauls it in for the out. Chris, where does this...
3. You're out. 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 3. You're out.
Next for the Brewers, Elvin Doyle.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. One away from adding a comma to that total.
Ball.
So the tying run at second. Out to center. He's got it, and that ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. One out, runner at second. Urbina will hit next. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. In the dirt, but kept close. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1 out and a runner at second. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Man at second. Can't glove it cleanly. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. The flip to the pitcher covering. Quick recovery from the misplay.
First base. Ball 4. Takes the base.
3-2 final score in this one. It's the Athletics. Just about set to go. On the hill here today, Michael Osweja. And for some reason, he's not quite as... Now the catcher up to hit, Eric Raimo. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Out of here. He circles the bases, his 26th of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So up next, Kenny Foreman. And that drops in for a strike. Rowe, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series. And that skips in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that one hammered. Going back on this one. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Risser digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
On the ground, 2 ball. In plenty of time to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Now batting, number 22.
And next for L.A., Eric Raimo. He's already homered in this game. There's the strike. And misses inside. 1 out, base is empty. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Inside, 3-2 the count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
What a...
So bases loaded with 1 away. Raimo now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Hard on the ground to first. There's 1.
That's an out.
Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. Angels 4 and the A's 1. Back in Anaheim, top 6. Corey Risser up next for the A's.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That clips the corner.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one pushed to the left and foul. And they'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Next one misses. 1-2 the count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. 22. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get...
And ball one. 2 out, space is empty. That one pushed foul. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And the Angels are gone. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here is Corey Risser. There's a strike.
Ball one.
Just missed.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to...
And the final score. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and taking the ball for Milwaukee, Gary Newcomb.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Ryan.
Ball four, take your base. That's ball four.
First and second, no outs. Urbina, the next to hit, entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. Right through there for a strike. Fastball is outside.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
And a pitch. That misses, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Mayer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hit in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Wayne.
Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about
take your base. 3.
Back here at American Family Field. Now it's the DH, Elvin Doyle. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
And that's outside. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
A sliding stop over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Lewis White up.
4, take the base. Out. You're out.
And next is the designated hitter, Martin Urbina. Flied to right his first time. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Trainer stands at first with one out. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His 38th of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo. Pretty elite. And he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
Next to hit, Wayne Mayer. That one the other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Chicago.
Three. Out. That's ball 4.
Elvin Doyle up now for the Brewers.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. One away from adding a comma to that total.
Slides, but it gets by him. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
Lewis White getting ready to hit. Walked his first time. Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-1. Three.
And now the DH, Martin Urbina. He's already homered in this game.
Urbina.
That one fouled off. Newcomb with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
No outs, runners at first and second. That one just misses. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound to pitch before.
Martin Urbina, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Urbina.
On the ground to short, could be two. The throw to second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Ready, left.
Horvath back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Brewers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The 0-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Headed towards the corner, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So, man aboard, Elvin Doyle up now for the Brewers. First pitch just misses.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Foul ball. And there's a ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, nobody out.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Man at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That just misses. Counts full, 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Well struck left field. That one's carrying. That's down. One hops off the wall. Run comes in from second. It's 6-1.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Lewis White up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. This one high in the air to left center. Mayer. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Take the base. That's ball 4. You're out.
Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Urbina.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Julio, a former All-Star, 24 years old, And he was born in Cuba, in the dirt, and that is ball one. Way out front for strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for.
Doyle digs in now. The switch hitter batting right. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They trail it big. It's 9-1. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Three.
9-1 is how it ends. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire